Hello everybody, I'm Helmet. Join me on the road to Golden Reaper, where I attempt to complete every drop log from every boss. Last episode we finished out the 100 kill count requirement for both Zuck and Har-Arken, leaving just one boss left in order to get the final boss title, that being Zamorak. A lot of this footage is from the day of release and soon after, so bear with me as we recap on everything that happened. Zamorak was released while I was fast asleep, being in the West Coast time zone for the United States. And unfortunately, I had to work as soon as I got up, so I was kind of reading about it on Reddit, talking to some friends on Discord while at work, just to see what it was all about. And by the time I got home and was finally able to get online, I had a few friends who had already completed the 25 solo dungeon runs using Death Touch darts on the Jailer. So they tagged me along. I had absolutely no idea what I was doing. There was no guides. They said just come DPS and pray flick, so I gave it a shot, but died quite a bit. I did learn, however, that you can still get loot even if you die, if the team completes the kills, so that was pretty fun. And we did a full hour here. I finally was able to pick up my first real kill, if you will, where I stayed alive till the end of the boss, but it was just a constant learning curve. There are a lot of mechanics, and I was just trying to kind of wing it on the fly. Didn't go too well, but you know, I got a little bit more comfortable with the prayer flicking and kind of knowing what to do. But yeah, it was a very, very steep learning curve for me. Another interesting tidbit is, if you notice, we're camping just 50% in Rage. We had no access to the drop logs, or rather the rarity of each drop, if you will. So we didn't know which in Rage was the best. You know, everyone was just kind of winging it at this point, but the general consensus at the time was that camping 50% is the way to go, so that is what we did. So for those of you who are unaware, you have to clear the full dungeon 25 times before you're allowed to just basically camp Zamorak and skip the dungeon. So we're picking up some lucky tokens here, spending a pretty penny in dungeoneering tokens to unlock those. I think we'll just start with 50. And yeah, we will start making some progress on the dungeon. It's kind of funny looking back on some of this footage when I was just absolutely clueless. This is my first ever solo kill. As you can see, it's over 7 minutes long. And I was camping Crit Bloom, just trying to stay alive. But yeah, there is kill count number 1 for solo in the books. Went back to some group PVM, buddies invited me. I died, but as you can see, I still got credit for it. There is 5 kills now on Zamorak. I could legitimately make a 10-hour YouTube video, just compilation of me dying while trying to learn bosses. Seems to be a bit of a common theme for these first few kills, but there is me getting a 6 kill count after dying. Hey, I did the thing and stayed alive for 7 kills now. Alright, here we are on day 2 of Zamorak, and I decided it is time for some upgrades. I just happen to have about 20 bill burning a hole in my bank. So first things first, I decided to get greater sunshine, and then eventually I got greater death swiftness. The best part of greater death swiftness and greater sunshine is that it alleviates the need for a planted foot switch. So I had planted feet on my seismic wand here, so I'm going to take that off and sell it back. I'll be able to get some of the money back. And now it's time for some big boy purchases. The Bow of the Last Guardian. Originally, I thought this was going to be the first one in the game. I later found out there was definitely one that was in the game, and probably 2. So I'm fairly confident this would have been the 3rd one in the game. The red Santa hats at the time were selling for 4.5 billion each, so 2 of those plus an even bill on top of that. So I bought this thing for 10 bill on day 2 of release, and there it is, the 3rd Bow of the Last Guardian in the game. And while it might not have been the first or even the 2nd bow in the game, I can say with 100% certainty that this was the first 3rd age dyed Bow of the Last Guardian in the game. Remember, this is day 2 of release, and there it is. We have a 3rd aged dyed Bow of the Last Guardian. The dopamine levels were very high. Alright, that's enough fun with Cosmeticscape. Now it's time to get back to learning Zamorak and finishing out this grind. Oh, surprise, surprise, I died again. This will be 10 kills if the team can finish off the kill. I think after this hour, I'm just going to start the solo grind. I want to learn the mechanics, and I feel like I can't properly do that unless I'm soloing. So we're going to do that after this next kill. Alright, this is 11 kills. Oh man, just 89 left until final boss. Very excited. This is the last kill of our group hour, as a lot of the guys have to go, so we are going to start the long process of doing the 25 solo dungeon clears in order to be able to skip the dungeon and really tune in the mechanics here at Zamorak. You know, I thought getting the 25 dungeon clears in order to be able to go straight to Zamorak, I thought it was going to be like an evening of doing it. You know, comparing back to like ED3 or ED1 where you can clear, you know, 3 or 4, ED1 like 5 or 6 an hour. Holy cow, dude, this dungeon sucks. I hate everything about it. Like, clearly I'm probably not doing everything optimally, but it is taking so long just to get to Zamorak. And then again, I'm trying to learn the mechanics, so the kills themselves are slow. This is going to take a long time. Alright, there is 25 kills done. I've done quite a few now in solo, so yeah, 75 left. Pretty good. I think this means I gotta drop all these green particles. Let me get the old hazel mirror out, and I think that's what it means. I'm not 100% sure, but I haven't seen this before, so... Hey... There we go, there's our first log progress on the account. I'm not entirely sure what it is yet, but we're gonna figure it out. Ooh, I got green sparkles again. That means the drop is guaranteed. Get the old hazel mirror on, and yeah, let's figure this out. Oh, well, it is a duplicate. I did at least learn what they do, and thankfully I have a ton of components on my alt, so I can cash them out pretty well to make greater abilities. We just did our 21st solo dungeon, so there is just one left to go. Let's go get it. Thank you. There is 25 dungeons cleared, which means we can now skip that god-awful dungeon and never have to do it again. Oh, I'm so excited. The dungeon was awful. I hate every aspect of it, but we never have to do it again. We can just go straight to Zamorak, which means I can finally start to really learn the mechanics. That is going to do it for this episode. It was good progress getting the 25 dungeons unlocked. That way we never have to do the dungeon and we can just start camping full aura hours at Zamorak. And I'm really excited to show you the footage. Another thing I've been working on behind the scenes, I have been currently planning out for about 7 months my dream game room. I'm building my game room. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I'm videoing the whole experience and I'm really excited to edit it all and show it to you once it is finally completed. It's going to be RuneScape themed, and well, if you're a fan of RuneScape, which if you made it this far in the video, I'm going to guess you are, you're really going to enjoy it. So I'm very excited to show that to you, and that's why I've been kind of absent from YouTube for a while. It has been very time consuming, but it's all coming together, and hopefully I will have it finished in about a month. So yeah, look forward to that. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.